House show with my Ashola
and your girl Schizo.
And today's episode is brought to you by Evan Williams Honey.
Girl.
Evan Williams Honey. I've been drinking, sorry.
Oh, and it's good too. And it's good. Mixed with tea.
Mine is straight.
Mixed with tea.
Mine is straight.
Because you know we about to give you the tea tonight.
Yes, we got a lot of tea today. A lot. It's a lot.
I feel like I'm gonna have a lot to say today. I don't know. Just because I saw the
was a lot of stuff going on in social media today that we needed to address.
Yeah, IG had it popping.
Not even just IG, Facebook, Twitter, and I thought Twitter was dead.
I still can't get with Twitter. I've never really been on Twitter like that. I tried. I just do all the little hookup. I hook up my Twitter to my Instagram. So.
And then do Hootsuite or something like that.
Yeah, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, but I am ready for my dear Schizo though.
Okay. Real quick though, before dear Schizo.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to shout out to So Divine on Instagram. I'll put her little thing down here somewhere. Cause she saw one of my videos and I guess she thought I was fluffy. And she sent me those It Works wraps, a whole 4-pack. And I will have to say, I slept in it, and I feel good. It slimmed me down a bit, because it wasn't really fat, it was water weight. I was retaining water.
You know what's kind of rude is that you didn't really offer.
No. I offered you one.
Because I'm getting a little fluffy, and I'm trying to get right for spring break.
We're trying to get right for, you know why?
And I'm trying to get right for spring break. And I feel like sharing is caring.
I offered you for 3 times, but I wasn't gonna wait on you. I offered 3 different days. You said, "Oh, we're not gonna do it yet." One time we were eating. Actually, all the time
that's what I'm saying.
We were eating.
She'll be offering when we're eating, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna sit there and put a wrap while I'm eating. That defeats the purpose.
That's when I think about it. When I'm eating, I'm like, dang,
right.
I need
and
to,
then you use it when you're not eating, when I'm not around. So
I still got some. Would you like one?
Yes, please.
Okay, we're gonna both do one. The next episode, we'll both be wearing wraps. That's what we're doing.
And if I look good, I'll wear a bikini. I'll wear a bikini.
Okay.
Show a little belly,
I need to run first. I'm not giving you that deal.
Right.
Okay. So now, are you ready for Dear Schizo?
I'm always ready for Dear Schizo.
Okay. Today's Dear Schizo is, we're not going to say her name because she didn't sign it special. But it says, I'm a senior in college and I've been in a long-term relationship for about 4 years. Things were great in the beginning, but we've been fighting a lot lately. I suspect he's been seeing someone on the side because he's always lying about his whereabouts. Steps out to talk on the phone. That's not a good sign.
He said what?
Steps out to talk on the phone.
Okay.
And comes home late. Ooh, girl.
All right.
Some girl talk.
Right.
Whenever I confront him about seeing someone, he says it's in my head. But I've seen text messages hinting that they've messed around.
Oh, girl. Interesting.
I feel like an idiot for believing someone I thought loved me and had my best interest in mind. I'm afraid of losing everything we spent 4 years building. Our family and friends are intertwined, and he and I both have been there for each other in the most difficult times. I'm not sure what to do. Have you ever been in true love and afraid to lose it? And if you walked away, how are you coping? This is
a good deal.
There's so much. Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't.
This is a dear.
They don't know. They don't know.
This is a good Dear Schizo. It hits.
Do you really, honestly? I'm petty. I feel like I honestly.
Hold on. Look. This is Dear Schizo, so I have to first say. Okay.
I just felt like I just want to.
Right. Because see, the good thing about Dear Schizos is that we don't pre-read these things before we start.
We didn't know what this said.
We just read them right when it's live on the show.
It's a little too close to home is what we're laughing about. Too close to home.
Yes. Because we have a friend who went through all this, so I feel like I've we
just dealt with this.
Through the journey.
So because of this, we have all the answers for you. Go ahead.
Do we? Still have all the answers?
Wow.
Okay, so what's, because there's a lot of content.
There was a lot.
So what's the real question?
Okay, so she thinks her man is cheating.
Okay.
He steps out to talk on the phone.
Right.
He comes home late.
Yep.
So he lies about where he is. And when she sees text messages, he says it's all in her head.
Okay.
She feel like she might moving on.
Oh my gosh. Karaoke night again.
Maya, she's saying it's been 4 years, it's a really long time. She doesn't really know, have you been in a long-term relationship where you had to let go? How are you coping with it? How are you dealing with it if you have? Pretty much, how does she know he's cheating. She knows she needs to get rid of him.
Right.
How does she deal with moving on? How can she move past that if you've been in that situation?
Okay. Well, I know I've been in some relationships for a long period of time, depending on what age you are, because sometimes shoot, 2 months could be a long time for some people.
In high school.
Okay, in high school. Sometimes a year could be enough, can be too long for somebody who's like 40. Like
a year is long. At 40, well, why are we 40, not? Where's my ring?
Yeah, sometimes at 40, you're looking at a ring for like at least within 3 to 6 months. You know,
I feel like 3 to 6 months. That's
at 40. What do you mean? You mean like that's too long or too short?
3 to 6 months.
That's too short?
Have I known you since high school?
I'm 40. I don't got time. What? And then you don't let it be 40 and you still don't have kids. But let me get back to the dear schizo.
Please help the
show. So my thing is, I feel like if I was in your position, I feel like if you seen facts like text messages and
coming home late,
lying
about where you are,
all these type of signs. Of course, sometimes as a woman, you have to, believe in your intuition.
Intuition is always right. I don't care if it's wrong. It's right.
Always right.
Sometimes you can just pre-see things.
Now, the question is, you have to ask yourself, if he is doing these things, you have to say, hey, look, if you want to go venture out, but don't do it during my time.
Don't do me.
Right? Don't do it on my time. Do it at your own time. If you want to just say, hey, let's separate, because I feel like you need to be a man, right? Or whoever you're talking to that, hey, if you want to have your time, you need to let me know so I can go do me. Now, men are usually, we don't know, is this even a woman? It sounds like it's a woman though.
It's a woman talking about her man.
Okay, so I feel like, men are very selfish. Men are going to always say, hey, I love the woman. Like they always, usually 9 out of 10, a man knows his woman by the day, like his wife, the first day he met.
They really do. They be like, that is my wife.
That is his wife. Now, they may put you through some tests and see, hey, are you going to follow through? Like to make sure you're wifey material.
Exactly.
Are you ready? Are you ripe? Let me squeeze a little bit.
This girl.
Make sure you ain't too soft, okay? Or too loose. But at the end of the day, they know. But however, guys, they're like the type of guy, like they don't want to be confined in a cage, right? Especially depending on what their age is and what their experience.
And in college, I mean,
some people are going to be like, hey, I've been with you 4 years, but you're all I know and I want to go venture out. But they want to be selfish and they want to keep you behind. And as a guy, guys, don't hold on to that girl, because at the end of the day, you're only causing more pain and more
risk. You're doing what? Can you say that again?
Causing more pain.
Causing more what?
Pain.
Exactly.
Pain. So therefore, you need to make sure. Dang,
I'm listening intently.
Because this is the first time you actually like my dear schizo. You like my advice I'm giving out?
I do. I feel like, yes, you're giving good advice.
Okay, let me
leave people alone. Stop causing pain. Move on. If you're cheating, you want to do something else, go
not
somewhere
cheating,
else. If the dude is cheating or he wants something else,
if he is cheating, and
move around,
and then now you have to define also the definition of cheating, because some ladies, they be sitting here like, oh, you cheating on me because you texting a girl, she pretty. I mean, a man can compliment another woman. I'm just saying, it depends on, the content of it.
I feel like there should always be, in the relationship, you've already had that discussion of what do we define as cheating. Because like you said, it is subjective to whatever somebody feels.
Right. But however, you have to have that communication, that open outlet to say, hey, now, what are each other's expectations? Because sometimes, once again, men are selfish. They are selfish.
And they'll try you.
They'll try and they'll test you, and you can let guys test you. Sometimes they want to push their limits and see how far they can go, and you gotta hold up, pause, let's think about it, right? So
stop.
Therefore, stop, please. It's my dear schizo.
Okay.
All right. You good with your karaoke? This is 2 song requests that you've been doing. So I feel like, so definitely you need to sit there and say, hey, okay, what are the do's and don'ts? See what y'all agree upon. If you feel like, hey, he ain't serious at the moment. Now, men, y'all like to test girls, leave and do your thing. And maybe that woman is not going to be there waiting for you.
Nope.
They may not, but see, that's the risk. But I feel like, I'm a God-fearing person. I love my God. And sometimes I feel like if it's meant to be, it will come together. It will come together.
In the end.
It may not be during your time or his time, but if y'all are meant to be, it will happen. So,
because they're going to work it out.
This is number 3. I can't keep counting these karaoke nights that you're doing.
Okay.
It's not, is this
I was
karaoke?
quiet with that one.
Okay. Were you? I think they might have picked it up. But, so that's all it is. I just feel like right now you just got to have that sit down, have that stern talk. Be tough, be strong. You know what you want. You know your woman deserve you. Like, you have your own needs. You deserve respect.
How does she cope?
There's really, you know what? Different people cope in different ways. You know, some people gotta be on their Neo stuff, and they like, you know, they tired of listening to love songs.
She
some
tempted me.
people
She wanted me to sing that, but she didn't let me.
I forgot the other one, the one that says, "I hate you so much right now." I hate you.
Gotta let it burn. When
on they Usher, gotta let it burn.
Yeah.
So, I feel like everybody handles it differently. Some people take shorter time. Some people may find somebody, boom, bam, 2 days.
The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
I wouldn't say that that's, you know, AIDS are real.
I'm just joking.
Herpes are real. Syphilis is real. Gonorrhea is real. Don't get under people.
Joking.
Don't get under people.
You don't have to have sex to get under them. You can just be under them like, oh, let's cuddle.
No. That's how people say, oop, my bad. It just kind of happened. You know, we just slid on in.
Lord.
You know, a little Netflix and chill. I don't have time
Don't
for
Netflix
that.
and chill. Do not Netflix and chill.
And also, getting under people can also, how would I say, mess up your dynamic.
Then
because
you don't
sometimes
actually deal with anything. You're actually coping.
Yeah, you're not coping.
Ignoring.
You're not dealing. And sometimes you're now dealing with somebody that you may not really even want to be with. You know, they're not that person that you're hoping they can fill in that void that person has, you know, left, but they're not that person. And then before you know, you're setting that person up for more disappointment because now they feel like they're filling a shoes that they can't fill.
Exactly, because that's not their shoes.
It's not their shoes. They're not their shoes. You haven't even put the shoes out the door. It's still in the closet. Now they got to keep seeing that same shoe that they didn't bring. They like, whose flip flop is this?
Like, their foot is already imprinted and my toes don't even go that way.
Right. So, but like I said, the best time, the only way you can cope with things is through time and with prayer.
Somebody really awesome taught me that. And the funny thing is, all the things he taught me in that, I end up using on him. All these like lessons, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I had to use it for him when we broke up, girl.
Right. Okay. I mean, like I said, time and prayer is important, and you just hope that, you know, God will give you the strength to get through it all. That's all. So I mean, I feel like that's the best advice I can give.
Dear Schizo we've given. We really poured our heart out to you.
Yes, we did. But you know, I feel like, hey, as women, we go through pain, and I'm sure that whoever it is, if they're cheating, you know, you need to put them in their place. Don't let them run you. You handle it. However, if that person loves you, they will come back, and you just hope and pray, or they should hope and pray.
Wait! You need to come back. Don't let them come back, because they'll come back. But they're not really one foot in, one foot out. Boo, don't.
No. If they come back, they need to come back. Like you need to have a list of, okay, well, look, these are my demands. Like, you know how when you leave your parents' house, all, you know, snapping your fingers, shaking
and then when
your
you come
neck.
back, they're like, okay, that's great. You can come back.
Right, but you owe no rent. All the things you were doing before, cut that out.
You can't leave. You don't use my car.
Right, you know, so therefore it's a little bit harder to get back in the house, right? They make it a little harder. So the same thing. It's like, hey, I hope you did your thing. I hope you figured out what you were looking for.
You found what you were looking for. Or fine, whatever. But now that you're here, things has changed. I'm a new woman. Bitches at night. No, we don't do that.
I'm a new woman.
I need your phone to have a GPS. Could you please let me put this app on your phone so I can track you?
No, don't.
I need to put a low jack on your car.
No.
Matter of fact, I need all your passwords. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the passwords.
And that's what you're not going to do.
Matter of fact, I need to join you. Now we're going to.
That's what you're going to do, ladies. What you're not going to do, because I had to shut her up real quick. She was going on a tangent. But I feel like the one thing that you need to do is definitely, if you are willing to take a guy back, the time that you're willing to take a man back, take a man back, you need to make sure within yourself that you don't have trust issues. Because some people have trust issues, and trust issues will always be the fire that will burn a happy home. Okay, so therefore you need to make sure that, hey, if you're willing to take this person back and forgive them, don't forget, but forgive them, then you need to be giving that person a clean slate and not come at them on some like, I need to see everything, because you're living a crazy life. Who wants to be following people? Who wants to do that? No, I don't got time to be Sherlock Holmes.
Facebook account. It's gonna be my Ashola and
no.
Whatever.
If I'm in school, I don't got time for that. I need to be studying my books. I don't need to be surfing the net, looking at. It's hard for me to keep up with my own Instagram and my own Facebook. Let alone now let me go look at your stuff and read all your good stuff.
We're gonna have joint Facebooks and Instagrams.
No, that's not cute.
We're gonna have joint.
That's not cute. That's not cute because I have more followers than some people, and we can't be having joint. You ain't bringing enough followers to the table.
Okay, well, that was that dear Schizo. That was
That was good.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right.
The tea is good, girl. The tea is good. Tea is good.
I just want to talk about real quick, Rihanna.
Let's talk about that.
I felt offended that you would even dare to get on Instagram or Twitter, whether it was Instagram, and post a picture about something that probably costs almost as much as my car on your head.
Let me tell you. Now, don't get me wrong. Rihanna's headphones, they're dope. They look really cool. I like it. The crown,
they do look great.
It's like a little gold crown, and it's hooked up, and it hangs. It don't hang, but it looks stiff. It hangs down to the ear like a headphones, and it's all like chromed out, designed, with the little emblem. It looks like a royalty headphones for royalty, right? Looks real dope. I don't know about the quality. I don't think anybody researched about the quality.
I don't think anyone cares.
It probably don't even play no music. It probably don't even have no auxiliary cord to even hook up to your phone. But it looks dope. And it's like, what, $8,000?
Almost $9,000.
Okay, $9,000. A whole $9,000. Look, let me tell y'all, some people's tuition, that's not even, that's like a week, either a semester to 2 semesters worth of tuition on your head.
I mean, if you go to Sam Houston, that's 2 semesters. If you go to U of H, it might be 1.
And Lord knows, my thing is, what does this headphones do? Does it stimulate your mind?
No, you just look cool and make everybody envious of you. It's their status.
Like, I'm trying to figure out where you can wear that to as a regular person.
It look heavy,
even if it's not heavy. Look
heavy. The head that wears the crown.
No, my thing is, I mean, like I said, it's one of those. It's cool maybe for celebrities, for photo shoots and all that good stuff. I just don't see how it's versatile other than me just being where you go usually. Okay, think about it. Where do you usually wear headphones at? Right, at your house,
in the car.
In your car. You're not supposed to wear headphones while you're driving.
You're right.
I'm just saying that's why you don't drive.
On the way to places.
Okay, you're at your home, of course. You listen
waiting
to
rooms
at the airport.
Like that's a waiting room,
right? Now, if I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I gotta do a nice little jog, and
running, but you can't.
My headphones might be bouncing around, and it fall off, and I don't got time.
And if I break in my $9,000 headphones because I was running with them, all hell's breaking loose. These headphones better come with a lifetime warranty, like a bullshit warranty. Like if I just lose them one day or somebody steals them, I should get another pair because I paid $9,000 for them.
I mean, you have to have warranty. You need to have insurance for headphones like that. You need to have security for headphones like that.
But you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm just waiting for the knockoffs to come out.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Charlotte Russe, they're gonna be at Charlotte Russe.
I'm gonna be
come out of Charlotte Russe. I'm gonna be first in line with my knockoff, rhinestone headphones, and I'm gonna be styling. I'm gonna wear them on the show,
and they probably work. I'm just saying. I'm
gonna wear them on the show.
I feel like. And my thing is, it doesn't look as dope. It looks dope on Rihanna, but I don't really feel like it's gonna look dope on a regular person.
I'm gonna look fly.
It's gonna look real. No. I feel like you're gonna look ridiculous, especially because some are gonna be like, nah, you owe me $30, and you over here wearing this
I don't know about any money.
Like I said, I'm gonna stick to my little Sony headphone. I don't know if you hear it. That's real That's stardiness right there. That's sturdiness right there. That's what I'm saying.
Why would you do that?
It gets the job done. That's all I'm saying. When you buy things for the quality, and not just for the look and for the fashion, but shout out to Rihanna. She looked dope in the picture. I give her that.
Even though the idea is ridiculous. You know what else is ridiculous? B.O.B. thinking the earth is flat. Telling people the earth is flat, trying to convince people the earth is flat, and actually having people agree and jump on the bandwagon of saying the earth is flat. He really was. Okay, so he's on Twitter.
The only thing flat is I'm flatlining right now because I'm dead. I'm dead because when I read that, I was like, what? We already have textbooks over this.
2016.
People have left and seen the moon. Don't you think they seen it with their own eyes?
Oh, he also said that the moon landing was fake because it had the flag was flying. And he said, so there's wind on the moon. That's what he said. He's serious. He's legitimately serious. He said the moon landing is fake. He said he's all these pictures. If you go to Twitter or just Google it, he has all these pictures like, if the earth is round, how come we've never seen a curve?
'Cause it's big.
And then he's like, it's pictures of like, the planes in the sky. How up? But
that doesn't make sense. Okay, he said you never seen a curve, right? But my thing is when you're looking straight, like you don't ever see it. I mean, I can't even entertain this conversation. That's the problem.
He said, he's like, so you can see 20 miles out in this one spot if you go high enough. He's like, you don't see any curve. It's all just flat. How can it still be flat? Then he was saying, you go up in the sky. He has pictures like, from like airplanes and stuff, like really, really high in the sky. And people are like, you didn't go high enough. He's like, well, how high do I need to go? Because it's just flat. The earth is flat. And there's evidence for it and nobody's listening, you're not even looking at the right things. First off, how about airplanes that have to, when they fly, they have to curve over certain places. Or if you go below the equator, you can see certain things. You're just not in the right spot. Honestly, B.O.B. must have a song coming out.
No, clearly, because my thing is...
He must have a song coming out.
Even if it's flat, that means you got edges, right? Where the edges at? That means you got sharp... Where the edges at? I'm just saying, if you want to be like that, if it's flat...
That's how we find out. Because remember, people used to be afraid they'd fall off the earth.
Right. And clearly when you're flying... B.O.B., I know you popular. That means you have traveled the world. Have you ever took a sharp turn? Did you ever take a sharp turn? I'm trying to figure out where are the edges? Where the edges at? Why are we talking about that? Like B.O.B., of all things to talk about in the world,
the earth being flat in 2016.
That's what you want to talk about.
Matter of fact, let's not spend any more time on this.
Oh my goodness. Flatlining, y'all. Flatlining.
Debate. It's time for the debate for the day. You ready?
Always.
So Waffle House has decided they're going to offer romantic food items for Valentine's Day. Like, steak and, filet mignon, mashed potatoes, stuff like that. Because you know they have ghetto ratchet food nobody wants.
Sounds good.
Cool. So, the debate for the day is it okay to take your date to Waffle House? Because the food is different. Now, let you go first.
Now, I feel like that's a good location for your side chick. A good location, because
nobody gonna catch you there, and if you're there, you're like, we just at Waffle House.
We all at Waffle House. I didn't know they serving Chick-fil-A, all this flam steaks and mashed potatoes. Filet mignon and all that good stuff. What?
You're like, I just went to Waffle House. She said she needs to be studying.
I told her she can get what she wants. They had a deal. I'm just being nice to my coworker. It's a perfect location.
It's not like you're getting caught at no Fogo de Chao. You're not getting caught, at no super nice restaurant, no hotel. Yeah. You can caught at Waffle House. And if your girl like, oh, why you? It's Waffle House.
And they talk about a special deal. I want to know how special this deal is.
I don't know. They didn't say. It just came out.
But it's Waffle House. It should be special.
I can't stand Waffle House. I think the floors are dirty. I think the people that live there, that work there, have all been in halfway houses and have felonies.
Oh my!
The waffles are the nastiest things I've ever tasted in life. They were too thin for me.
I would say
their grits were runny and they were not salted.
I would say this. I've probably eaten at Waffle House maybe twice, and I think the only thing about Waffle House that the reason I don't really care for is I think it's presentation. I feel like the food I see is like, oh, this is food I can really make at the house.
I lived in Atlanta. And for some reason in Atlanta, Waffle House is that's the spot. Like, it's like if we go to
No, Houston used to be like Waffle House is the spot too.
Damn. But anyway, I tried. Okay, so the first time I tried was in Houston. I thought it was disgusting. Then I tried in Atlanta. I said, maybe Atlanta, they're just popping more. We went after the club at like 2 a.m. Terrible. Give me back Chacho's. I'll go to Chacho's any day. Matter of fact, take me to Chacho's on Valentine's Day. Buy me a huge burrito. I'm happy.
The only thing I'm eating, or really, I'm not eating nothing at Chacho's like that. Maybe some nachos, but I'm there for the margaritas. I'm just there for the margaritas.
Their margaritas are too sweet.
But it's strong, though.
So we mutually agree, no, we're not it's not okay to take your main chick to
no, not your main chick, but definitely your side chick. Because if I was your main chick, that means I ain't your main no more. I ain't your main. And I'm going to take your gift back, too, real quick.
What would you get them for gift? What do you get your Valentine for a gift?
I don't know. But see, I do feel like, girls like to let the guy spend all the money on Valentine's Day.
But you have to get something.
Which is good. But Valentine's Day is love, right?
It's mutual. You can't just be like, gimme, and not give anything.
Okay.
Give them a basket.
Sometimes busting it wide open is not enough.
It is not enough because everybody can do that. Everybody can bust it wide open.
That's an any day kind of scenario. He ain't taking you out every day. He ain't spending about whatever amount of money, $500 to $1,000 every day. Who's buying roses?
Who are you dating? Let me meet them. Do they have a brother?
No. Let's think about it. Let's break it down.
$500 to $1,000.
Let's think about it. Right. Let's say you date now. This is a grown man's Valentine. Okay, grown man. You had people who guys are gonna get you a hotel. How much you think that hotel is?
On Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day.
Probably about $250.
$250. We already on the $250 right there. Boom. Up. Right?
I didn't think about the hotel.
Yup. Mm-hmm. Then y'all little ladies want some roses, right?
I don't like roses. I would like white lilies. And they're actually more expensive.
All right. And how much is that?
You can get maybe 6 white roses, 6 white lilies for about $24.
$24, right? So boop, $300. Okay, you see how we getting close to the $500 because we're already at $250 for the hotel. Then y'all gotta eat, and he gotta pay for you and himself. Unless some dudes be like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this house salad and some water.
If you get house salad and water, I don't mind if I can eat my 30 $30 worth of dick.
Okay, no, $30. And you want to drink? You like to drink?
I love to drink.
Okay, so that means boom, that's already at another 50 on top of that 30.
Because
So
I need at least 3.
So now we about
at least 6.
So now we about
at least 10.
So now we're at 350, right? 350, 380, whatever. I'm just saying. Then all of a sudden,
this sounds like a good Valentine's Day.
This is the basis. This is the requirement. I feel like, and now this is the, now, like I said, this ain't, I ain't talking about the high school kids, because, you know, y'all get teddy bears and some candy, and, you basically claim her, on campus for the day. Dope. That's probably like what, $20 and $20 for a boy like that. That's a lot of money, because he had to sell a lot of candy in his backpack to get that. So therefore, it's almost equivalent to the same thing. But like, I'm talking about a grown man, 25, you got a career, you got something going on with yourself.
Hopefully you have a real career.
A real career, but I feel like 25, 28, whatever, you should have something going on with yourself, right? Cool.
Yeah.
After that, now you got the roses, you got your ate, your drink, you got the hotel.
I still need a gift. Guys.
What?
No, I need a gift. No.
That was the gift, boo.
No, that is not a gift.
The experience.
No, is not a gift. I need a trinket. I need something to take back. I need something that I can have and say, this is what I got. Valentine's Day 2016. I need a gift. My gift is not the hotel, the food, or the experience.
You know what some guys will say? You could take this D. I'm just saying, I hang out with too many boys. I know. That's what they will say. That's what you can take home, boo. You can use it every day. Morning time, afternoon, and night.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for our...
And then you know they're going to wrap it up. You know they're going to wrap it up, too.
Moving on.
All right.
It's time for our Learn a Lesson moment.
Learn a lesson moment.
And today's Learn a Lesson moment is, don't listen to people with no fruit on their tree.
Okay, fruit on their tree.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
So the Bible says, and you will know them by their fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for everyday life. So everybody's always telling you what you need to be doing, what you need to be looking at. Everybody always got an opinion about what they would do, what they wouldn't take, where they would go, what they would buy. And this is the 3 things you need to do before you even listen to anybody's advice.
Okay.
First, you want to check to see if they even can bear any fruit. Do they have any fruit on the tree?
And most of these people ain't growing no fruit.
Exactly. They're
water.
not producing anything. But they'll tell you, oh, nah, it's in the making. I'm working on something right now. But you need to listen to me because I know what I'm doing.
But you don't even have a plot.
Don't listen to them on that. Don't do it. What you need to do is you need to make sure that they have fruit. If they don't have any fruit, don't listen to them. If they're like, oh, you know what? I wouldn't take that from my man, but they have no man.
Or never had a man.
Don't listen to them. If they're like, oh, you know what? If I owned a business, I would go do it this way. I run my business this way, but they have no money and they're asking you to borrow money.
Don't even have a bank account.
No bank account? Don't listen to them. If they're like, I wouldn't go to school for that long and they have no job.
Nor a high school diploma.
Don't listen to them. If they're like, it couldn't be me. My kids wouldn't talk to me like that. My kids would do that, but they got their kids taken away.
Or have no kids. Because they have no man preaching.
And have no money.
You see the circle?
Don't listen to them. You need to make sure that they have fruit on their tree. Mm-hmm. You know the other reason why you need to make sure they have fruit on their tree?
What's up?
Because you know that's the fruit that you want. Which brings me to my second point. Inspect the fruit. After you found out they have fruit on the tree, if they have it. If not, you know the little board is like, ooh, if this, then yes. If this, then no. If they have no fruit, shut them up. If they do, next thing, you need to check to see what kind of fruit they have. Because you might be trying to get grapes and they over there with apples, which is not bad. I'm sure apples will taste delicious, but you looking for grapes. They don't grow on trees, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
Well, they're like a vine. They grow from
the
ground.
They don't. No, yes, vine, but it's not a tree.
I guess. I mean, what's the definition of a tree? But I guess I'm going to research that later, y'all. I'm going to research that. What's the definition of a tree?
Ooh. Okay, so anyway, make sure they have the fruit that you want. Now, for instance, let's say you wanted a job, right? And they're like, ooh, I wouldn't go to college. I wouldn't go to that college. You know, for instance, a lot of my friends went to PV.
Okay.
I personally would never go to PV, but my friends that went there were trying to be nurses. Now, if I'm like, I wouldn't go to PV. I can't deal with that. No. Because I was a dance major and criminal justice major. So the school that was best for me was Sam Houston. So, because I'm trying to do criminal justice, I was in law and all of that. So that my decision was a good decision for me to tell my friend, I wouldn't go to PV to nurse. You need to go to Sam Houston. So, I don't know if Sam Houston has a good nursing program, but I know PV has one of the best nursing programs in the country. Mm-hmm. So, while I mean well, and I know what I'm talking about for me, if they want different fruit, it's pointless for them to listen
what
to
works
me.
for you may not work for them.
Make sure they have the fruit that you want. Now, if you want to be a nurse and then, a friend is, saying, hey, I will go here, and they have, they are a nurse, they have a good paying job, they like what they do, they have a good education, then you might want to listen to what they have to say. Right. If your friend is a dance major, going to Sam Houston, they tell you not to go to PV,
and you want to be a nurse major,
and your PV has a good nursing program, don't listen to them. Don't do it. No. And the last thing is, you want to make sure when you're trying to listen to people with fruit on the tree is that they're even a tree. Sometimes they're not a tree. Sometimes you hear the tree talking, you see the pretty fruit, and you see everything, and you're like, oh, they have fruit on the tree, they're doing well, but actually it's not the tree talking. It's a parasite.
A parasite? I thought you were going to say a bush. I don't know why in my heart I felt like we were going to say a bush, but a parasite. Okay.
It's a parasite. Sometimes you think that somebody has a tree and they have fruit on it. You think they're doing really well, but really all that you see is mirage. It's an illusion. None of that is theirs. Perception. That's what they're hanging on to somebody else's stuff. They're using somebody else's things. They're showing somebody else's lifestyle, business, whatever, making it seem like this is theirs. This is something they built, but really they're a parasite. They're leeching onto somebody else's work and their hard, dedication, making it seem as if they have fruit on the tree. You really need to really, really, really inspect before you listen to somebody, because they might be trying to set you up to leech off of you.
And you already know, you see a lot of parasites in the music industry, the entertainment industry.
It's like, oh, I can do this for you, I can do that for you, you need to do this, you need to do that, let me help you, let me build your business, let me manage you. And none of this is theirs. They're cousin Skeeter on the side, right? Brother, cousin, man,
right? Who hooked them up
in the backseat, the passenger side.
Yeah. Watch out for the parasites.
Watch out for the parasites. Those are
you catch a lot of parasites in the club too.
Oh my God.
I know.
Girl, let me take you out. Let me take you. And you get there and they're like, oh, the bill come.
No, you at Waffle House. Y'all at Waffle House. Y'all at Waffle House. That's where y'all at. That's how you know you with a parasite or you're the side chick. You figure it out.
One or the other. One of these things is not like the other.
I think we need to have a little ding every time you sing and then have a tally.
You're supposed to drink. If y'all don't know, if you're just joining in because you didn't want to listen to the podcast on audio and you're joining in with the video, every time I sing, you're supposed to take a shot or a drink. I don't do it on purpose. I just sing for no reason because that's just what I do in life.
No, you don't.
It's a drinking game.
You don't. No, I feel like, I don't want people to get drunk because you sing too much. You sing too much. I'm tired.
She loves it. Okay, so anyway, that's our show. That's my learning lesson. And yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you know what? Like I said, shout out to everybody who's been sending Dear Schizos. Please, if you have any questions, you have any advice, or y'all need any advice, I am here. I am your doctor. Okay? I got it. I got the juice. I know. I got it in my mind. It's not
always the best information.
Oh, it's always the best. So, like I said, check out our website at www.bombshell.com.
Bombshellshow.com.
You see what happens when you try to interrupt? You see what happens? www.bombshellshow.com. Also hit us up on Instagram at The Bombshell Show. Also on Twitter, The Bombshell Show TX. And follow your girl. Call me Schizo as SKITZO.
And your girl, Myishola, MYISHOLA. That's MYISHOLA.
Yeah, and if you like to tune in and look at the visuals and see us how we're acting in person, hit us up. You're on YouTube, and if you're watching us, make sure you share, comment, subscribe, share, all those
comments, talk,
and we are good to go.
All right,
y'all have a nice night.
Good night.
This that Bombshell Show. Bombshell Show. This that Bombshell Show. Tune in right now.